Donald Trump is going all in on artificial intelligence to ensure the industry can grow without deep state control while ensuring America continues dominating what is easily the most important technology in our lifetimes, and the most dangerous if the American government or the Chinese government captures it. Back in January, just 3 days into office, Trump issued an executive order directing federal agencies to come up with ways to, quote, sustain and advance America's AI dominance. The order focused on 3 areas: permitting data centers, which are the backbone of AI and need a lot of energy; preventing, quote, woke AI in the federal government, which pretty strongly discourages it everywhere; and ensuring America keeps our worldwide dominance in AI, including in military applications. On July 23rd, the White House issued a 26-page report fleshing these out. Probably the most important is removing red tape, so allowing for AI regulatory sandboxes and limiting state regulation the way we did with the early internet. This is a big reason why America dominates the internet. Unlike manufacturing, where American companies are crippled with green and labor regulation, up until the Patriot Act, the internet was pretty much one giant sandbox. Trump's hands-off approach is in stark contrast to the Biden administration, which effectively wanted a licensing regime for AI, so it censors and gaslights as a government-managed cartel. Tech pioneer Mark Andreessen called this, quote, absolutely horrifying, warning that government-captured AI censorship would be, quote, 1,000,000 times more dangerous than social media. The other 2 pillars of the new report are mandating federal procurement, including the DoD, only from, quote, ideologically neutral AI, which should nudge AI models to reduce their blatant ideological bias, along with easing restrictions on data centers and the enormous energy and water infrastructure they need. This last is important because Europe is fundamentally crippled in AI because of their insane green rules, but China is not. If AI needs it, they'll drop a dozen coal plants or a canal. In other words, without energy and water, we literally hand the industry to China so it can impose that censorship regime on the entire world while running circles around the U.S. military. This all matters because AI is growing much faster than cheerleaders expected even a few years ago. AI is now 71% of all venture capital in the U.S., running over $300 billion annualized. At this stage of the internet, so call it 1997, internet VC was just $3.5 billion inflation adjusted. So AI is roughly 80 times the internet. Goldman forecasts AI could increase real economic growth by 50% over the coming decade. Prominent MIT growth economist Darren Acemoglu thinks it could double productivity growth. Currently, according to Forbes, 64% of businesses plan to boost AI spending. McKinsey projects $4.4 trillion in productivity gains. That's almost 1/5 of the entire economy. Now, all this is going to do a number on jobs, especially white-collared cubicle jobs, suggesting it is very important to remove red tape on the rest of the economy so new jobs, gigs, and hustles sprout up to catch the layoffs. But AI is coming either way. 80 internets is a heck of a number. And if we don't build it in America, China is chomping at the bit. That's why it's next, brought to you by I Trust Capital. On AI, we are at an inflection point comparable to the 1990s internet, where Washington can either let it run or capture it. Bill Clinton, to his credit, let the internet run. Happily, Trump wants to do the same with AI. Read the rest with charts and all the gory details at profitandknowledge.com. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.